Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 7 of this unboxing. This is something cool unboxing. We got all of these ones to go through. These are actually a collection that I bought from Bigby McFly, the comic guy. I'm going to actually do this as 2 parts. So this is the first part, because it was just a ton of comics that I bought from him. I bought a lot of comics from the guy. And then the second part, I'll show some more. So we'll just do this first bag, which is a lot of comics. And then I will show you some more in the second part. But yeah, this is some cool stuff. I bought a ton of things from him. it was a pretty good haul that I picked up from him. So yeah. And we worked out a good price. He was pretty fair to me. A lot of the stuff, like I would say, oh, there's eBay listing at this price, and he would do a little bit of a discount from the cheapest one on eBay. So he was really nice to me. Okay, so some of the books are kind of cool though. We're gonna go right into some Golden Age right at the beginning. We got Super Comics, Dick Tracy. Now these ones were actually fairly affordable, even though if you look at them, they are super high grade. You can see this is from 1947. I'm not sure if you can see, but it is really high grade. And just sadly, Dick Tracy comics don't go for much, but they are really cool. So this is Super Comics featuring Dick Tracy. I'm not even sure what issue number it is, but it is a cool one. It doesn't say which issue number it is. Next one is another Super Comics featuring Dick Tracy. This one's kind of cooler. I like this one. He's in the water. He's just casually on his phone. Back in the day, this would have been like high tech, right? Like where he has that, either he had the watch on his wrist or this little walkie-talkie kind of phone. So yeah, it's a really cool one. Who are the other characters in this? So we got Dick Tracy, Smitty, Orphan Annie, Tiny Tim, Winnie Winkle, and Harold Teen. It's interesting. So these are all Dell characters. And then we got another Super Comics featuring Dick Tracy. So you got just the guy's arm hanging out. But again, some more of the... And these would be like an anthology kind of book where you got Dick Tracy's the main feature, and then you'd have stories from each of these characters. But yeah, just kind of funny. And then we have some Silver Age books. This is the Twilight Zone. I have a small collection of Twilight Zone. I have the first Twilight Zone, and then I have a few others. But I always thought they were really cool. I was a big fan of the Twilight Zone TV series with Ron Sterling. Just a really great Rod Sterling. Rod. I was going to say Ron, but Rod Sterling. Yeah, just really great. I just really liked the different episodes of the Twilight Zone. I even enjoyed the movie that they had, which was in the 80s, I believe. Then we have Big Town. I'm not sure who did the art on this one, but it's quite well done. Does it say? It doesn't say. But The Masked Man. So this is The Masked Man. This is DC Comics. Probably like I would say 61, 50, like maybe late 50s or early 60s. And actually maybe even earlier than that, because the size of the code. The bigger the code, earlier it is in the code. This is Big Town number 36. But just a really interesting comic. And then I didn't realize how much Golden Age there was. So then we got Walt Disney Comics and Stories. A nice high-grade copy of Walt Disney Comics and Stories. It's quite nice. You can see a little bit of spine ticks. the higher these get, the more valuable they are. This one, because of the spine ticks, probably is like, I would grade it at like maybe a 5. But it's a nice copy. So yeah. So this is volume 13, number 5 from 1953. But it looks really pretty, actually, from a distance especially. And then we got the Atom, number 25. The Man in the Iron Mask. Very interesting one. Okay. And we have some Pep Comics. This is Pep 112. I wasn't super keen on this one, but you know, it's not a great cover. I like the more good girl covers for Archie, but this is not, you know, I figured it's not that bad. It's early Code, actually. This is from 1955. So the Code, usually the books from after March of 1955 would have the Code. So this is right at that time. This is November of 1955. So really early Code. So Pep 112. Actually, I really like this. It's surprising this got in past the Code. You got a little chipmunk, I believe, or a squirrel. It's got a gun aimed at Archie. I'm not sure how that got past the Code, but yeah, interesting. Then we have Adventure Comics, number 275, and this is the origin of the Batman Superman team. And see, Bruce, my time telescope looks into your future. One day you will be Bruce Wayne, and one day you, Bruce Wayne, will be Batman, and I, Clark Kent, will be Superman. Golly, Superboy, we'll both know each other's secret identities and fight crime together. Very interesting. So his future, you know, time, like not time machine, but future, you know, what do you call it? Telescope, future looking into the telescope thing. So it looks far into the future, into 1961. That's the far future. He sees that they will be working together as a team. This is actually from 1960, so not really that far. Okay, next one is Sea Devils, number 29. And this is, you know, wasn't an expensive book. Just a really cool cover. I think that I think I paid like $7 for this. But it's, you know, it's a nice one. It's got the go-go checks, so it's probably like 1966, 67 era. And then he threw in a freebie. He knows that I like infinity covers, so he threw in this one. The Marvels. Actually, I already had it, but it's cool to get another one. So yeah, the Marvels. Nice 3D comic, number 11. And last comic, this is very short unboxing, I didn't realize I could go through them this quickly, is another one with the go-go checks, another Sea Devils, number 32. Again, this was like $5. It wasn't expensive. I just, yeah, I was trying to help Brian out a bit, buying a bunch of comics from him. So the next lot, part 2 of this, will have the bigger books. So these are all like the, you know, some golden age, but you know, but the next one will be even bigger books. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this part. The next part's a bit bigger. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Bye for now.